What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Sullivan Project podcast. I'm your host, Harold Sullivan. The audio recorder is dead, so I can't play the opening. This is so weird. These things sometimes, they're charged. I don't hardly use them. I use them for 30 seconds. You know how to play an opening, and then the battery's dead. So I gotta plug that in, but I wasn't gonna wait to record. So there's so much going on, as they say. Speaking of that, I got some new trailers on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. Harold Sullivan 78, and you can find old podcast episodes there of the Sullivan Project podcast. And like I said, I'm your host, Harold Sullivan. We're up over 200 some episodes, 300 and something subscribers on YouTube. I appreciate y'all. Nothing for sale here. I want to help if I can. We all go through stuff. Everyone has a story, and you can't judge a book by its cover. I was born with an autoimmune disease. I've been blind over 4 years now. Yeah, it don't seem like a long time, but it does. It's like I'm in some kind of dream or nightmare. You know what I mean? Just imagine it being dark. That's all. And it's a heat wave here in PA. Oh my gosh, it's close to 100 degrees for 3 or 4 straight days, and it's some kind of advisory. We've never had this. The planet's just so messed up, and it's the people doing it. Because everything could be clean. There could be flying cars and all that, for real. But there's no money in that. The pollution is the money, the gas, the electric. Electric is not as much pollution, but gas, oil, all that's pollution. And that's where money is. The money's not in the safe technologies. You could buy something real cheap and run it forever. It's possible, but they won't give it to you because it's a prison planet. That's what I like to call it. Check out past episodes on YouTube and TikTok, Harold Sullivan 78, and then Facebook, Harold Sullivan period 35. And I talk about that. I talk about paranormal and metaphysical and spiritual, supernatural, and then like movies and art and entertainment, and wrestling and sports and food. It doesn't matter. Music. And like I said, we got some new movie trailers up. We got some new song, music stuff. I don't want to give away spoilers. And new celebrities and cameos and just all kinds of stuff. I'm just trying to do what I can. Like I said, nothing's for sale here. But I was here struggling in my life, and God, Spirit, or whoever you want to say, just told me, wake up and realize I'm here to do something. And so I want to help with my story and your story. And we have audio or video guests if you want. And you can call the show, 724-513-1472. Or you can email hs1978-2015 at outlook.com. I got some new crystals lately, or recently, what's it called? What's that? Mersamite, something like that. Starts with an L. And then another one is black. That's all black. Uh, Newmite, N-E-W, Newmite, or N-E-U-N-E, I don't know. They're all so many different names. But when I hear about new ones, I like to try them and get them. And sometimes I can see different when I pick them up and just, twirl my hand. In the dark, I can see the color a little bit. You can see that. But you can see that. People don't realize you can see your aura and other energies. If you close your eyes and it's dark, look down towards your hands and kind of move them clockwise in a circle, one or the other slowly, but don't look directly at them. And you'll notice you'll start to see the movement and then the color, and then the more you train yourself, you'll be able to see energies and stuff. I started doing that after I lost my sight, and it's neat. Sometimes the stuff I can see. We're going to talk about some movies though, and some TV shows. And like I said, some more celebrities are coming on the podcast, and we got some. Let's say past and well, everything's all at once. Let's say alive and dead. That's curious, right? But we're all alive and dead right now too. So anybody can show up on the podcast. And if you want to talk to a celebrity, maybe let me know. Leave a message with me. If it's someone that comes on uh, that you'd like to hear from, or you'd like to ask a question, let me know. I'm also doing essential oils too for anybody who wants them free. I got hats for the podcast. I got pens and I got bumper stickers, some crystals, all free. Just let me know and I'll send them to you. I'll even pay to ship it. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Money, you can't take it with you. So let's get into some reviews though. And I appreciate y'all. I just got done with Madam Web on Disney. I think it's on Disney or Netflix. But the new Marvel movie. And it's pretty good. I'm a big fan of the original old lady. Spoilers. This Marvel Web is a younger one, and there's three other girls, and it's different. Uh, I don't know. Marvel's changing stuff a little bit more and more with their movies. They're running out of stuff. But the cool thing was it involves Ben Parker, Peter's uncle, and his family. There's a little backstory there with it kind of Peter's about to be born, and I believe, and so it's neat like that. But it's Madam Web. I probably give it about a 7 out of 10. It's not, it's action packed, pretty decent. She more or less has clairvoyant though. Like it's over and over again of the same scenes happening over and over because she knows what's going to happen, so they just keep replaying it, kind of like Groundhog Day, so she can fix whatever is going to happen. But other than that, that's really all she does. Uh, she can't climb on walls or anything like that. And the story's different, I think, how she's got her powers. But so we got Madam Web. Also, the making of the Marvels. I haven't checked out the Marvels yet, but I did check out Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel, the movie, the first one. The Marvels is the second movie, I believe, the sequel. And there's a lot of these making of shows on Disney Plus and stuff to go with the Marvel movies, and I think that's pretty cool because I like to check them out maybe even before the movie, so I know a little bit of what's going on. Especially since I lost my sight. I want to just hear the details and know why they did this and why they did that. So it's pretty good. I think the Marvels is like after, it's like more than one Marvel. But the story's good, or not the story, the TV show making of it is pretty good. Also, how about we get into Predator, the new animated movie? There's another animated Predator or another Predator movie coming out later this year, live action. This one's called Killer of Killers or something. Predator Killer of Killers, but it's an hour and a half only, and it's three like short segments through time, like back in Vikings and then Hong Kong, I think, and then World War II or whatever, and people fighting the predators. But there's not a lot of dialogue. It's cool though because there's some fight scenes in the air with the predator and the ships, so that was a little bit different. But it's more like the predators plot where they're taking people back to their planet and hunting them there, but they're taking them from these situations. Kind of, I don't know. I can't really give a review because it's animated, and I don't know why they made an animated movie. It's you know kids are animated, like kids watch animated movies, and how can you do that with a predator? Like he doesn't talk, and you really can't get anything across. Most of the dialogue is in words, on the screen because it's different languages, subtitles, and I can't see them because I'm blind. But it's decent. I recommend just checking it out. I'm not going to judge it or review it. Also, Frequency, the movie I've talked about before, that has Jim Caviezel, I think is his name, and Dennis Quaid, their father and son, and then it's like almost like a one talks to the other through the radio, okay, but it's like in the past, and so I don't want to give it away. And it's neat how they talk and they're trying to solve these like things that are going to happen together. It's called Frequency, and they actually turned it into a TV show and made the lead a female instead of a male. So I'm on like the second or third episode of that. It's on one of them primes or something, one of them channels. Uh, Computer, what are my stickies?
I found 20 notes. Making Marvel's WandaVision Falcon Winter Soldier Predator frequency updates.
Computer, stop. And then WandaVision, I've checked out that and the Falcon Winter Soldier. WandaVision is just wacky. I mean, some of these TV shows on Disney, these Marvel shows, give them a chance because the first couple episodes are like, whoa. I thought that was Hulk and WandaVision or She-Hulk and WandaVision. But when WandaVision, yeah, it's almost like this old TV show sitcom with like Lucy and I Love Lucy or 50s, but it changes each episode. So Wanda and Vision, whose spoilers has been killed, but anyway, she brings him back and they're living in this fantasy world that he doesn't quite know what's going on. He don't realize he's been killed, I guess. So it's neat, and there's like 8, 9 episodes, and there's some other characters they bring in. They bring in Silver Surfer, but it's the one from the X-Men First Class, so it's neat how they bring in the other Silver Surfer, but it's still Silver Surfer. I mean, not Silver Surfer, uh, Quicksilver, because there's two different Quicksilvers in Marvel at the same time. That was confusing. And and then Falcon Winter Soldier, which I think I did a review on the making of that, which is a good show. I like them guys better together, and I like them as a show. I like the lead dude, Anthony Mackie, more in this role than I did as just Captain America, trying to take it all on his own. Maybe I'll grow on it. I don't know. But they were perfect, that show. And then there's other, like I said, there's Marvel has other cameos and characters. It's mostly though Winter Soldier and uh, and Falcon in it, who later on becomes the new Captain America. And I'll rank both of those shows probably 7.5 out of 10, 7.5 to 8. Because high eight's my highest for mostly anything. So I've been doing a lot of Disney Plus lately, but I got some horror stuff coming up too. Let me check my notes one more time. Computer, what are my stickies?
I found 20 notes. Making Marvel's WandaVision, Falcon, Winter Soldier, Predator frequency updates. Madam Web.
Computer, stop. Okay, yeah, so Madam Web. And then I got a couple other ones here. And I've been catching up on these last few years. I didn't have Disney Plus and all that, so they brought out so much. I got the Mighty Ducks. The TV show has been taken off of there before I could get to it, but the movies I'm going to review, and that frequency is really good. It's a different thing where you turn on a radio and you're talking to someone from the past, kind of. It's probably been done since then, but when this came out, like early 2000s, it was a different concept or a different. It's intriguing an idea. So I love y'all though. Love's a choice, and so is the hate. Superman. It's going to be Superman will be out before this probably, but we got some Superman stuff coming up too. I'm trying to do, and like I said, some other uh, celebrities, and just I'm trying to bring what I can. Got a lot of other stuff. Let me do some updates before we go here. Yeah, Dan's mom had cancer, got some stuff removed from her stomach. Danny is living with his mom, I think, right now, and working 2 jobs to pay his girl's child support. And we're going through a lot. Dan just got out of the psych ward actually on Father's Day. He told me he was in there. And Chris, I haven't talked to him. He hadn't called me back in about a week or so. I left him a message. But we're all having problems. Me too. But I'm still here and I'm still going because the light's still on and we're here to do something. We're not just here. So I love y'all. I really do. And that's the only thing. Unconditional love. You have to have that no matter what. And I believe that. No matter what, anything happens to you or you do to someone else, you just can't carry it. You have to take it, put it away. Feel and heal, be done with it. I love y'all. Love's a choice and so is the hate. Be the light.